Welcome to this Vizard Masterclass. I'm Sean Kitching, a full-time travel filmmaker and YouTuber. Today, I want to walk you through a super simple and realistic workflow. We are turning long videos into snackable, high-performing clips using Vizard. Think of this as my shallow, no-nonsense editing flow. It's fast, practical, and built for people who want results quickly. First things first, you absolutely do not need to dump every clip into a timeline. That old way of chopping constantly is frankly exhausting. Instead, the first step is simply to upload your long-form footage to Vizard. The platform then automatically scans the entire file. It surfaces the key highlights, the moments people actually react to, using the auto-editing viral clips feature. This is huge because the real difference is knowing where the emotional peaks are, or where the punchlines and quotable lines live in your hours of recording. Let me be perfectly clear. Vizard is not performing some magic trick for 100% accuracy, but it gets you within minutes to candidate clips that are already trimmed and captioned. These are ready for a quick quality assurance pass. Stop hunting through complex audio waves to find the low-hanging fruit. Vizard highlights the bits that drove engagement signals on similar content. This includes things like spikes in energy, laughter, or high-information segments. From that starting point, you can approve, tweak, or stitch those clips together seamlessly. The time savings you realize from this step are incredibly real. One of the biggest productivity wins comes from how Vizard handles the editing chores. I'm talking about those long pauses, the ums, and all the dead air. Traditional editors force you to scrub through and manually cut all of that out. Some other tools try solving this with silence removal features. However, they often require significant manual correction or a steep subscription fee. Vizard's approach aggressively finds the most salient parts of your speech. It recommends clipped segments that already avoid the majority of that dead space. This means you rarely spend time hunting for silence to cut out. If a clip still needs minor trimming, you can easily drag the handles to lock in your moment. Still, most of the heavy lifting for cleanup is already completely done for you. Now, let's pivot and discuss captions and on-screen text. On almost every social platform today, captions are absolutely non-negotiable. Vizard automatically generates highly accurate transcripts for you. It then places those captions right onto the clip automatically. But it doesn't settle for boring default white bars on screen. You get full styling presets, font choices, and alignment options to match your channel's vibe. Personally, I select a bold font for maximum impact. I also like to add a short subtitle line right at the start for context. Crucially, always keep your captions concise for the viewer. Remember, viewers read faster than you might think, so shorter lines equal better retention. Since this is a tool built for creators who genuinely want to scale their output, Vizard excels at batch creation. You can generate multiple clips from that single source interview or talk. Just upload the master file, select the number of clips you desire. The AI instantly outputs an array of short videos optimized for different platforms. Maybe you need a snappy 30-second TikTok clip right now. Perhaps you also require a 45-second Instagram Reel variant, or even a 60-second YouTube short version of the same content. The platform can generate suitable cuts, oriented precisely to those durations and aspect ratios. This batch process feels very much like having a junior editor on staff. That junior editor already knows all your platform specs and your brand tone perfectly. Next up, let's quickly talk about music and overall atmosphere. You have the power to add background tracks directly inside Vizard. You can choose from their library of fully rights-cleared music tracks. Alternatively, you always have the option to upload your own custom track. The smart crossfade and automatic volume ducking features are lifesavers. This saves you from wrestling with complicated audio curves for every single clip. For creators needing ultimate control, you can still export to your favorite NLE. There, you can perform a custom color grade or intensive sound design work. But for 90% of social-first clips, what Vizard generates is already totally good to go. A feature I absolutely cannot stress enough is the brilliant auto-schedule function. This is genuinely where Vizard pulls far ahead of standard editing software. Once you approve a batch of new clips, you just tell it how often you want to post. Then, you let it manage the scheduling across all your social media accounts. Set your posting frequency, define your desired time windows, and choose your target platforms. Vizard will then intelligently queue that content for release at the perfect time. Say goodbye to building manual drafts in 5 different apps. Stop juggling messy content spreadsheets for distribution. For any creator aiming for a steady feed without content distribution being a second full-time job, this feature is the ultimate game changer. On top of that efficiency, the content calendar provides a clear visual overview. You can instantly see everything that is coming up in the pipeline. This includes what's currently queued, what has already been posted, and which clips still need final edits. You maintain the flexibility to shift posts around easily with simple drag and drop. You can also make crucial last-minute changes without completely breaking your entire publishing schedule. Compared to juggling separate scheduling tools alongside spreadsheets, having this all in one application saves hours weekly. It also dramatically reduces your daily decision fatigue as a creator. Let's take a moment to be real and compare Vizard to other tools you might already know. Tools like Filmora and Premiere are fantastic if you love being hands-on with editing. They are great for detailed color grading or creating complex cinematic montages. However, they demand significant time investment and solid editing chops from you. Descript is excellent for those purely transcript-based edits and voice modifications. Nevertheless, it can be quite expensive and still requires human curation of the final clips. CapCut is fast and often free, especially for mobile-first edits. But it remains very manual and simply doesn't scale when you have dozens of long videos. You need to turn those into a full month of scheduled social content. Vizard, by strong contrast, is fundamentally built around scaling the exact parts people care about. It automates the tedious creation and the distribution aspects. So if your primary goal is growing consistently across multiple platforms, Vizard beats the alternatives on time and friction. Now for a few quick workflow tips to ensure you get better results even faster. First, always add a short context hook, a one-sentence summary, at the start of your long video before recording. Vizard's AI reads this context and often prioritizes clips containing strong hooks. Next, use the batch export settings wisely to create platform-specific variants. That means 916 for TikTok, 11 for Instagram Squares, and 1609 for standard YouTube. This prevents you from having to re-edit the same core content 3 separate times. Also, create templates for your brand-safe openers and closers. If you prefer a 2-second animated logo at the end of every video, upload it as a template. Vizard will then automatically append that professional closer to every single output clip. Always manually review the top 5 suggested clips the AI presents to you. The AI is incredibly capable, but your personal voice and nuance are what truly matter. A tiny strategic tweak can easily elevate a good clip into a truly viral one. Finally, please don't treat Vizard as a replacement for your actual creativity. Think of it instead as a powerful smart assistant that mines your footage for opportunities. This assistant handles all the monotonous busy work for you. You still retain the vital job of adding personality, punchlines, and narrative structure. Use the AI to generate the necessary scaffolding, and then you layer on your unique artistic craft. So, to recap this entire process quickly, upload your long video. Let Vizard find the best moments automatically using its viral clip feature. Fine-tune all the generated captions and visual styles as needed. Batch create all the platform-ready variants simultaneously. Then, leverage auto-schedule and the content calendar to publish without the usual distribution headaches. Honestly, this is the fastest way I know to turn one long recording session into weeks of consistent posting across social media. I sincerely hope you found this entire masterclass incredibly useful today. Happy editing, everyone! If you try this workflow out, please drop a comment telling me which suggested clip surprised you the most. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.